begin in Kaduna State, where government says the 8 students of Government Day Secondary School, Awon, who were abducted alongside other residents, were not kidnapped. According to a statement by the State Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Samuel Aruwan, the students were on their way home from school when they met the bandits who had abducted other residents. He also said the school management has submitted the names and classes of the kidnapped students. Governor Nasir El-Rufai has condemned the abduction, describing it as unfortunate. He also received assurances of efforts being exploited to rescue the 8 students and other kidnapped citizens. The state government has also relaxed the 24-hour curfew it imposed on Sabon Garin, Nasarawa, Trakaniya community in Chikun local government area on Monday. Well, for more updates on this development, our reporter in Kaduna State, Lupe Asum, joins me now on the news. Lupe, what more do we know with regards to this developing story? Lupe, what more do we know with regards to this developing story?
Well, good afternoon, Veronica. Well, we got to discover that aside the students, a couple of residents were also kidnapped in Kachia local government. And we got to find out that these students were not actually abducted in the school. It's not like the bandits went into the school, attacked the school and abducted the students. They actually abducted other residents, and on their way back, they met the students who were also coming back, and they were then kidnapped. We heard that the bandits were heavily armed. They stormed the village, kidnapping some people. And we spoke to a couple of people in that place in Kachia. They said incidences like this, there are still pockets of kidnappings taking place in that place. So that's the situation now. It's quite devastating. And of course, it's going to give those who have been newly elected a sense of the kind of challenge they will be grappling with within the next 4 years.
I'm wondering if we got any information on their families, if they have gotten any information from the abductors of their children.
Well, as we speak, I spoke to some people in Kachia. They said up till now, there has been no information. They haven't heard from the bandits. No contact has been made. The bandits are also yet to make any demand for ransom. So that's the situation at the moment. They are still yet to hear from them. They're still yet to hear about the welfare of their children. How are they faring in the bush? Neither have the bandits called to make any demand for ransom. So that's the situation now. But the government said they have received assurances that efforts are being made to ensure that these students are rescued on hot. Of course, the position of the Kaduna State government is that no ransom whatsoever will ever be paid to the bandits. So that option, in the minds of the people, is taken off the table. But it remains to be seen how the efforts of the security agencies will yield results.
Now, what's the situation with security around Kachia local government? Is there any form of curfew being imposed, or is there a heavy presence of security personnel?
Well, of course, there is a military training camp in Kachia. And of course, when this thing happened, I'm sure a lot of deployments would have been made. The Kaduna State government, for now, are quite silent as to their efforts. Of course, they would not come out to tell you that this is what they are doing in order not to jeopardize some of their efforts. But I must tell you that the government has said they have received assurances that that the security operatives have given assurances that they will go after these bandits and ensure that these students are rescued on hot. So that's the situation at the moment. But I must tell you that people are apprehensive. The news came to demoralize a lot of people who were already getting excited that some form of calm has been restored to the state.
Were you able to speak with the school management with regards to this developing story?
Well, of course, I made efforts to reach out to the principal of the college, but then it didn't yield any positive result. Kachia is about 92 kilometers, over 1 hour, 32 minutes away from this place. It's quite a distance. And of course, when things like this happen, those places are there are some form of security threats there. So I made effort, but then I couldn't reach out to them. But then the Kaduna State government said that the names of those students who were abducted have been submitted to them, and they have also forwarded these names to security agencies, and efforts are underway to ensure that these students are rescued unhurt. So that is the situation here now at the moment.
We'll definitely keep tabs with you for developments coming out of Kaduna State with regards to this developing story.